celebrate the achievements of refugees, immigrants, and community leaders.
Agents of Hope is kicking off their new Refugee Exit Plan with a gala honoring leaders who have contributed to building stronger, more inclusive communities. Nana and Dr. Moshood join us with more. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, so Nana, this is your baby. This is something you started way back in 2010. Tell us a little bit about Agents of Hope.
Yes, so I started Agents of Hope in 2010 as a volunteer organization. The reason why, because I wanted to help refugees change the narrative, right, about refugees only receiving benefits, not really providing and contributing to the society. So with that, we found the Refugee Exit Plan initiative, the REP program.
Yeah. Nana, it does a lot. I mean, you're really not only helping refugees, but potential employers as well. Can you talk a little bit about that connection?
Yes, so the Refugee Exit Plan initiative is an evidence-based resettlement and economic model. Sorry, I was just economic model that helps refugees to exit the welfare system, providing employers the opportunity to work with people that are already pre-screened, came to the country ready to work and contribute immediately. So it's easy for the employers to hire people that are ready to start a job.
And Dr. Moshood, you've done research that aligns with this, that goes to show that is helpful.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that and how employers are seeing benefits.
So if we go by a concept called person-fit environment, which is what psychologists track a lot, this, because of the pre-arrival kind of intervention that Nana REP program is involving, we can track that when people come here, because of the confidence that they already gained, while we do pre-arrival screening and interview, to tell them what they're going to be running into, that prepare them already. And that also benefit the employees or employers that they're going to go work with. It already kind of preset the space for them.
So it's a prepared pool of employees that you're presenting to potential employers.
They have prepared, yes.
So we're talking like, I mean, folks are ready for internships, apprenticeships, mentorships, all of these career advancement opportunities. To kind of fight this narrative, right? That refugees are only here helpless and needing help.
Yes.
Is that kind of what you're trying to fight?
Yes, so the REP program has two phases in it. The first phase happens at 90 days before arrival, before refugees even arrive to the United States, which prepare them to get a job, to learn what's this workforce development it looks like in America, and how to navigate this complex system, right? And then the second phase starts when they arrive here, which basically tracks their financial contributions to the economy. And there is no such system right now that tracks refugees' contribution to the economy. And so it's really helpful because now when people see that, they see that refugees are really doing something for the government and for the country. So it's a very good model for them.
And what are you hearing from the people that you're helping? I mean, just even having a resource at first base must be nice.
They're all, Nana should be able to speak better to this because, they see every day a benefit because, the people come back even to the center to help and say, this is giving us opportunity to kind of what we call self-reliance, self-agency. People are kind of confidently can take on the system because, unlike before where they don't know what the system is going to offer them. But when they come now, with this REP program, people can automatically take on their own kind of self-sustaining opportunities that is available, that we all know is available in the United States system.
Self-sustaining, a sense of agency, a sense of dignity. And that's what you're trying to do with this gala. You're going to throw a gala to support this wonderful organization. Tell us a little bit about the gala and what's going to be going on.
So the reason why we have this gala is to, one, celebrate the refugees that we have helped for so long. We want to showcase their stories. We have a lot of refugees that have graduated from this program, that have contributed to the economy, that are working, that are no longer on public benefits, on welfare assistance programs. And we want to showcase and celebrate them and have them to be a model for every other refugees that are in the country that is looking to contribute and work. And then also showcase the government. When we support refugees and when we invest in them, this is the type of money that we save for the government, for the welfare system, and reinvest this money in the economy itself.
Right.
Well, we love the work that you're doing. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. The REP, or Rep Chicago Launch Gala, is August 21st.
Yes.
I'm hearing that you're kind of packed there, or a little bit sold out there. But for more details, you can head to the website on your screen and find them on the socials. And of course, they're happy to take a donation
We are happy.
anytime you're willing to provide one.
Absolutely.